Now to politics and the drama in the nation's capital early this morning. The Senate narrowly confirming Todd Blanche 50-49 as the nation's next attorney general. Blanche was finally able to win over two critical holdouts after weeks of negotiations. But two Republicans, Susan Collins of Maine and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, still voted against him. Here's ABC's Stephen Portnoy.
Tonight, America's top lawman is confirmed. Todd Blanche, once the president's personal defense lawyer, narrowly winning a dead-of-night Senate vote to formally become the next attorney general.
The yeas are 50, the nays are 49.
The 4:30 a.m. roll call saw two Republican senators voting against Blanche, citing an order he signed shielding the president and the Trump family from tax audits, as well as his creation of an anti-weaponization fund to possibly pay out claims to January 6th rioters. To secure votes from GOP skeptics, Blanche pledged that fund is dead.
There is no weaponization fund. The weaponization fund is dead. It's not moving forward.
Blanche's confirmation comes as Trump publicly blasts a top prosecutor in the Justice Department, the U.S. Attorney for D.C., Jeanine Pirro. Trump fuming over Pirro's decision to drop charges against a former Olympic canoeist she'd accused of destroying the lining of the recently renovated Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. Prosecutors in Pirro's office acknowledging the peeling surface was likely the result of a botched installation and not vandalism.
Really disappointed with Jeanine Pirro. She folded like an umbrella.
The president also vowing tonight to take the legal fight over his White House ballroom to the U.S. Supreme Court. In a 2-1 ruling Friday, a D.C. Circuit Appeals Court panel found whether or not a massive ballroom should be constructed is for Congress to decide. Trump has argued the 90,000-square-foot ballroom would be privately funded and serve to protect the rest of the White House complex, housing a drone port on its roof.
And the ballroom is really a shield.
The appeals court panel that handed the president that loss on the ballroom says security-related construction here can continue. The broader ruling's been put on pause for 2 weeks to allow the president to ask the Supreme Court to take up his appeal. Rachel?
Yeah, we expect that in the coming days. Okay, Stephen, and while we have you, we want to get to that other news out of Washington tonight, an update on the health of former President Joe Biden.
In an interview with the BBC, Hunter Biden says his father's prostate cancer, which had spread to his bones, has now gone further. Hunter Biden says his father's cancer is now very painful and very debilitating, but he says the 83-year-old former president is still out there doing his thing. Asked about this, Biden's office declined to comment. Rachel?
So many wishing him well. All right, Stephen, thank you.